Well, good morning. Coming to you from a slightly different venue today. We're going to do some reupholstery, and we're not doing this probably perfectly, professional job, but what we're doing is we're going to change out the fabric on these dining room seat cushions, dining room chair seat cushions, with some new fabric that we've got here. And we're not even going to take the tops off, this old fabric off. We're just going to go right over the top of it. So this video will just kind of show you how you can do this pretty easily. And if you're not really hung up on professional results, we did these ages ago, probably, man, 20 years ago, I guess. And you can see they hold up pretty well. And once they're on the chair, you don't see the less than professional work here on the corners. But we're going to leave that fabric on there, as I said. We're going to cut these. First thing we've got to do is make sure that the center of the fabric is centered on the chair, which that's already been done. My able-bodied assistant here is going to go ahead and finish cutting around here. And then we've got a little air stapler that we're going to do to fold these up, and together we'll hold it on there and pop the staples in. Okay, we're flipping it over there to make sure that that flower is in the center of the seat. And we've got enough to lap over. We'll get it ready to go and we'll start stapling it. Now that we have one of them cut, we can just kind of use that as a pattern for the others. So there's no need to put it on the chair and test it again, because we've got one that we know works. So we'll just cut several of them and then we'll start putting them together. Okay, we're ready to start stapling it up. We're going to pull the back up here and just get one started. Highly recommend this stapler. You can do this with a swing line spring stapler, but this little beauty is the cat's meow when it comes to this kind of stuff. Just got to make sure I don't get the fingernail, my able-bodied assistant here. That would sink this project pretty fast. We always kind of start from the center and get it tight there. Not sure if that's the way an upholsterer actually does it, but it's worked good for us in the past. And then kind of get it stretched tight and move toward the corners, and then work on the corners separately. If you do make a mistake on this, you can actually pop these staples out. These are only 5/16 staples, so you can pop them out and correct a problem if you don't get it tight enough or the corner doesn't satisfy your liking. I use one of these little tack removers. You can get underneath these pretty easily. That one looks pretty good. I've got, want to go ahead and put it on the chair?
Yeah.
When we took these off, we numbered each seat with the same number, so number 4, and get them in the same spot so the screw holes will all match up on them. So now this one will go just like that. There we go. There's one done. There, this chair's all done, and it turned out pretty darn good. So you can refresh your fabric on chairs like this quite easily. And like I say, as long as you take the time and have a good assistant that can work with fabric and has got some nice sharp scissors and a good eye for getting things right as far as fabric design is concerned, and a good air stapler, you'll be in business. Anyway, these chairs are probably, oh boy, 1930s vintage, I'm guessing. And they've been in the family for a long, long time, ever since they were new, I believe. And I think this is probably the 3rd fabric job that's had. And we just refinished them the other day with some Howard's Restore Finish, and they turned out real nice. Now we've just got to do this 5 more times. So hopefully you found this helpful. Don't forget to subscribe or hit the like button.